Both Israel and the Palestinian armed faction, Islamic Jihad, have officially agreed to a ceasefire following 2 days of violence. Egypt has mediated the truce between the two sides with the UN Middle East envoy Nickolay Mladenov. But the fragile ceasefire has been broken at least once since the announcement was made early Thursday morning, highlighting the sensitive situation. And before reaching the ceasefire, the last 48 hours have been the tensest in a while. The ceasefire came into effect at 5:30 local time, but not before leaving behind death, destruction, and trauma.
We thank God that the floor that was targeted was empty of employees. We were on upper floors. The office is upside down, as you can see. It's a blatant assault by the Israeli occupation forces.
The latest round of fighting began early on Tuesday, when Israel assassinated a senior Islamic Jihad commander, Baha Abu al-Ata, and his wife. Israel says Abu al-Ata was the mastermind of many rocket attacks. In response, Islamic Jihad unleashed hundreds of rockets on southern and central Israel, sending residents running for bomb shelters and paralyzing half the country. Many rockets were intercepted by the country's Iron Dome air defense system.
The last 2 days have been very hard. My daughter hasn't left the bomb shelter. I had to convince her to get out, to go to the garden and breathe some fresh air.
The Palestinian Health Ministry in Gaza said at least 34 Palestinians were killed. Israel claims 25 of them were members of Islamic Jihad.
This is the scene that the whole world needs to see. The international community needs to elevate its position to an effective and real role, to curb this aggression and subject the leaders of the Zionist entity to the International Criminal Court.
There have been no Israeli deaths, though one rocket narrowly missed several cars on a busy highway. Angry residents of the border area near the Gaza Strip called on the Israeli government to use its military might.
They have to understand that if this doesn't stop, we will use our superior forces, ground, air, and sea. We have the power, and we can operate against them whenever we want. For us, Gaza's nothing. We can erase it in a second. We just don't want to.
Life is slowly getting back to normal, but this lady isn't happy.
I think they made a mistake by calling a ceasefire. The army should finish it once and for all. It's always going back to round after round after round. It doesn't end. The people here are really suffering. It's a shame.
Both sides are claiming victory in this round, but the blame game continues.
We want to live in peace and stability like others, but the Zionist arrogance against our people and bringing back assassination against our leaders, we are fully with the resistance. We support them. If Israel wants peace, we're with peace. If it wants war, we're for that too.
The truce ended 2 days of intense fighting, but many people don't think it will hold.
It may last a week or two or even a month or two. Sure enough, they will go back to bombarding us.
From the Gaza-Israel border, Mohammed Al-Qasim reporting for the Media Line.